Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sherry Potter. This is my channel, ApotheShari. This is going to be a general reading for the collective, so whoever finds these messages, they are for you. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and support I've been receiving here, my emails, and on my socials. Info for personal readings will be below, so as well as my social media. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? I asked an angel to assist us today, and sometimes that will bring a topic forth, sometimes it won't, but today we have Paschar, I believe is how you pronounce this, and it's Angel of Vision, and I looked this up. So Paschar guards the veil between our world and the heavens, between consciousness and unconsciousness, and between awareness and illusion. So through vision, the small self contacts the eternal self to receive divine ideas and knowledge. So I thought that was really cool. And I was shuffling my tarot cards, and I did have a few pop out. The rest I'm going to shuffle and pull as we go, but these just flew and I had to grab them. Oh, Cube's going to join us, my cat Cube. Hey, buddy, I have a table now. Little change of a setup. I felt like I was starting to get a hunchback from bending over on the floor, so so this is where we're going today. So he may or may not jump up here. Hopefully not, because I have candles going. For those of you who don't know, this is my sister Tiffany. She is now with us in spirit. We are very, very close. She communicates with me. We pretty much spoke telepathically, when she was here on Earth since we were little children. And then since she passed, I've been writing songs with her and been just being pushed more and more to do those things that feel authentic to me, or really, bring me a lot of inspiration and excitement, and hopefully, help for others. So anyway, let's get into this. So, grab a drink. Okay. So this was kind of funny, the vision. And I was thinking about this earlier too, okay, because I've been really working on visualizing. That's something I have no problem visualizing, or, having any kind of activations with my third eye, but it's been more about when I want to change it to what I want to see at the time and not just messages I'm receiving, okay? So that part, was a little more of a challenge, and really working with the Silva method, actually, of meditation has been helping me with that. But anyway, so I was already thinking about this earlier, so it was cool that this came up. And there's been a lot of heavy energy lately, right? So just keeping your eye on the prize, that sort of thing, even if things are kind of chaotic around you or falling apart around you, just how important it is to really work on our manifestations at this time. And what are we focusing our attention on? Where are we putting our energy, that sort of thing. So I think we're really being reminded of that, that fine line between consciousness and unconsciousness. And just for me, how sometimes it can be so easy to fall back into that, and how important it is to continue to do the things that really help me stay balanced, because sometimes it's like I'm so connected that I'm in the clouds, and then there's times like I'm so grounded, or I feel so heavy that I almost feel like I can't hear, like something's covering my ears, right? In my heart, and just so finding that connection and still, staying centered and grounded, and what are we focusing on, that sort of thing. remembering that even when things, might be going wrong, that there's so many things to be so grateful for. Um, my boyfriend and I, we didn't receive the best of news yesterday, about it's just a job opportunity for him. Um, and we still don't really know. There could be a miracle and it could happen. But afterward, just feeling that, I immediately, of course I felt for him, but instead of going into that mode like I would have before, like, oh, well, what did we do wrong? Or, getting angry or resentful, I was actually like, well, there was a reason for this. It would have been a lot of work for him, a lot of work on his hands, and we use our hands to create things. And, it would have taken up a lot of time. It doesn't leave a lot of room for your passions, that sort of thing. So I started thinking about, first of all, divine timing, and that everything happens for a purpose, and that there was a reason why, maybe things didn't, you know, happen the way we planned them, because we have to leave room. Um, but also, again, like, what are we focusing on? You know, right as we were walking home, my parents lived down the street, and, went to go get my daughter. Um, and I watched him walk home before me, and there was a homeless guy walking by, right by at the time. And, um, I think he asked him if he needed anything, if he, whatever. And um, it just puts things into perspective, right? So, again, what are we focusing on? And I used to feel guilty about, wanting to be wealthy or creating a lot of abundance in my life, that sort of thing. Um, but then I finally realized, well, what how can I help more people? How can I help more people? Well, I can do that with my energy, and I can do that with my stories and my experiences, and hopefully, give people some hope and encouragement, and all the words in the world, and all the intention and light in the world. I can do that, and that's great, and it helps. It is so powerful. It helps more than anything. But I also know now that if I do create a lot of abundance with myself, for myself, with the universe, if I co-create, if I work on my manifestations, if I end up becoming a millionaire, that's okay, because that means I can help more people, so um, that sort of thing. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but so what are we focusing on? um, it's funny because we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this, like, really is, for me, this was a big wake up call. Redirect your energy, redirect your attention. What are you focusing on? Are you in the mindset of lack? Are you in the mindset of abundance and your legacy and what you could give back and how you could help your family, thrive? And money isn't the only thing that matters. We know this. Like, money is shit, and it's something we just made up that, you know, it would be great. Same with, like, having to buy land, like we own land, like, that's pretty fucked up, but that's the world we live in, isn't it? So let's make the best of it. And yeah, where have our thoughts been lately? What are we focusing on? Is it in fear, or are we afraid to ask for help? Have we been really telling the universe what we want? And then, are we believing that it's going to come? Are we, keeping the vision? Are we visualizing? It's like I kept hearing, I kept hearing earlier, visualize an attack, visualize an attack, like from, oh God, what's that? Why can't I think of the movie right now? Waterboy, the Waterboy. Um, that sort of thing. Okay, so just continue. I know it can be difficult, especially if you're going through hard times. It can be very difficult, or challenging. I don't want to say difficult, challenging. Um, but we really just have to keep continuing to rewire our brains, and keep aligning with what feels right, within our souls. Um, Unlearning, unhealthy things that have been holding us back. Um, you know, Maybe not believing everything we hear, not believing um, things people have said to us or about us, or, you know, um, Instead, it's like we're really being asked to be strong at this time. Continue to break cycles. Focus on your passions. This is a new beginning. This is something we're being asked to embrace, right? It's going to take strength, but I think we're being provided all the strength that we need. And if we continue to visualize and then move towards those things, when we are receiving those pushes, those little nudges from spirit, like when you receive those little nudges, just moving forward, little by little, step by step, little by little becomes a law. I say it all the time, but this is like, I really feel like a lot of us are just ending these cycles right now. Every time I see the figure eight, I think of that. And, I say lyrics all the time, but I'm on a road shaped like a figure eight. I'm going nowhere, but I'm guaranteed to be late. Like, what are we focusing on? I feel like I've been like chasing my tail, and every once in a while I just get into these like dreamy modes and I'm kind of like lost for a while. And um, if I forget to do those things that are my dailies for me, if I forget to do those, my dailies for connection, my dailies um, that where I feel creative, where I am putting out what I'm receiving, right? Back out. Um, yeah, when I'm doing the things I'm passionate about, like, that's how I continue to grow and get to the next step. And that's how I start to see things manifesting in my life. I really start to see the 10 of Pentacles, with the change from the 5 to the 10, right? Um, the new beginnings, the inspiration, the passion. But it takes that time, that daily time, to put into whatever this is. And that can take strength because that can be uncomfortable, especially if you're not used to doing those things for yourself, or especially if you have a lot of people to take care of, or you're afraid to ask for help, or if money is tight, whatever it might be. Just continue to focus on, what you're grateful for, what is going right. I realized that, today, this morning, just how lucky I am to have my grandma and my parents right down the street, so I can go drop my daughter off, even if it's for 2 hours. Just how important that is, because that gives me time to do this, which I love to do. This fills my soul, and I hope like doing this is helping someone. And I hope when I share my story and I say the things that I've, been through and experienced, that maybe it'll help someone, and just encourage others. And that's what it's all about. Like, that's what life is all about. But I had, been finding myself, you know it could be, you have to take your own advice too, right? And like there's some things where it's like, especially if you're a person where people come to you a lot asking for advice, right? um that sort of thing. But maybe you don't always take your own advice, okay? For me, that has been the case every once in a while, and it's good to have those reminders where I am pushed back down and I'm like, okay, I have to ground and I have to stay connected. And this is like a balancing act, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be uncomfortable in the sense that I'm making it uncomfortable. Um, it's going to be strange. Like, creating a new habit it takes time, and it's going to take a lot of tweaking and adjustments. But I think like once we start to do it and we see, just first of all how good we feel, and then just different things start happening, and it happens, it's like a domino effect of goodness. And so I think this is really happening right now, um, for a lot of us. Hold the vision, okay? Visualize an attack, not like really attack someone. Don't be aggressive. Just go towards those things, everything you're being nudged to do by spirit. Little by little, do those things. Take care of yourself first. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Whatever kind of help you need, don't be afraid to ask for help. You might be receiving a lot of ideas at this time. If they're or any ideas you're receiving, or if something's popping back up in your reality that you haven't thought of for a really long time. Just go with it, okay? Trust your soul's purpose. Trust that you are receiving this information, right? And that through vision, your small self can contact your eternal self, and receive divine ideas and knowledge, and it's stuff that's like in us. We've known this for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Okay, let's pull some more cards here. I hope you all are doing well. Yeah, this is much better. I think I like it. I like being on the floor. I've always been one to sit on the floor. I've always been a floor sitter. All right, let's see. About keeping the vision, our manifestations, what we need to focus on at this time, what we're being helped with. I'll do one more of these. Oh, wow, there is a different card in here that's meant to come out. Oh, wow, my God. Okay. This wasn't supposed to be in this deck. It was mixed in. Take charge and action. Oh, I love that. I love it when I love that. Okay. Take charge and action is exactly what I was hearing. Visualize and attack. Okay, so there's something you're being nudged to do right now. And maybe this is something you've been visualizing a lot. And maybe you're visualizing like all the different outcomes and all of that. And it's just going over and over again, but haven't really been taking any kind of movement towards that, taking action. All right. Take charge, take action. Know that like you have the strength within you, the strength. You have the strength within you. You have the courage. You're going to have the confidence. You're going to have everything that you need from spirit to do this. It's just that first initial step, just taking charge, just moving forward, however you have to do, what little bit you have to do. I feel like this is something you've been dreaming about for a long time. You've been dreaming about this, and maybe this is something that it's like, it's not just in your dreams, it's in your waking life. It's always on your mind. You can't seem to escape this. It's popping up in everything you see, in everything you do, and everything you hear. This might be a dream from childhood, whatever it is. Maybe this is something that is a message that's been coming up lately, in your dreams, telling you to do something. And they always say, like, if you remember your dream, it wasn't a dream, it was a message. So always, try to write it down or look it up instantly when you do. There's always a bunch of messages in there. Oh, okay, Angel of Communication. This, Mercury's in retrograde right now, too, so that really does affect our communication. You might be feeling very tired right now, too. I just thought about that, just like, because I kept hearing dreamy in my head earlier, and I think I said something about being dreamy, and then the angel of dreams, the girl here sleeping, maybe someone's coming to you in your dreams, and that's why you're feeling tired, because you need, you need more rest. Maybe you need more rest, because that will help with your communication. But just their body language, like, look how closed off they are, and it's like this angel is in between them, mediating and trying to, give them both some peace, some guidance, some comfort. But if they would just look at each other even and make eye contact, maybe that would make a difference. You know, the way we've lost touch in how to communicate in many ways. And you know, I say that too, being, especially being a writer, like I love to write, so texting has been like, you know, a blessing and a curse for me, because, you know, there are certain things that I want to kind of avoid and just text. It's easier to text. I don't have to like worry about that, you know. And not only that, I have more time to, you know, think about what I'm going to say, how I'm going to word things. I'm not just speaking straight from emotion, you know, as long as I'm not like being a, you know, I'm fine if I do that. But sometimes like sometimes I can get myself in trouble when I just spit things out, you know, and just say something in the moment because of passion and or anger or whatever the feeling I might be feeling, you know. Might be like, I always say that, like, why can't I write it all down so it's easier to comprehend, you know? I've always been one to want to write letters, to want to write notes. I might, if it's a difficult, you know, topic to speak on, that's something I would do. So that's something I've been being urged to step away from a little more, because, yeah, I didn't realize how much it was silencing my voice. And I've been, you know, having a lot of things go on with my throat chakra right now, a lot of activations, a lot of, you know, ups, downs, everything. It's just, yeah. So that's something that I need to continue to do, is to use my voice. And communication, you know, also has to do with listening. The throat chakra also has to do with listening. So maybe there's something that having to do with communication that you need to take charge on right now that you're avoiding. Their backs are both turned. Maybe you're looking at this wrong. Maybe somebody wants to communicate something with you and they're afraid to right now. Or they're just thinking about like every possible bad outcome instead of like what could go right. um, yeah, let's see what else we have here. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis, Phoenix. After a period of crisis. I've been saying this like a lot. I feel like a lot of you have been through some shit, and it was very, very difficult. It was very painful, and I feel like it was painful, you know, physically, emotionally, mentally, maybe, you know, financially, materially, whatever. It was painful. And we get to this point sometimes where we are so broken, it is difficult to ask for help, even from spirit, even from the universe, you know, and we start to question things and question our own abilities and our own powers. And then we get to this point where, again, with the dreaminess, we might be so, you know, focused on dreaming about this thing, you know, and what we want to manifest. And we're just thinking about it and playing it and repeat this new beginning, this thing we're passionate about. But we have to take charge. We have to take charge. We have to communicate to others, the people around us, what our needs are, what we need to make this happen, and communicate with ourselves, communicate with spirit. Yes, they know what we're thinking, but you also have free will, so they need permission, you know, to help you, to assist you with these things. And then we also have to leave room for them to play and to let it happen how it's supposed to happen. And sometimes that is very, it can test you. It's very, you know, I don't like to say that the universe tests us, but like, I know I've had shit recently happen that I felt like was, you know, me being tested, and like I just know I have to just let go and like have faith that everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out. Everything will be okay. Like it already has. Again, think about where you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and where you are now, and just, you know, hug yourself tightly because you friggin' deserve it, you know? Like all the good that you have received, you know, focus on that. Proposal, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. So, definitely, I'm feeling more like this is, I mean, it could be romantic for sure, but I feel like this is a lot of business related stuff for most of you. This is going to be, um, you know, something to do with something you're manifesting. That is going to bring you a lot of money. But this could be love too. Um, and usually, like, a lot of times, it's because we've loved ourselves, you know, enough, or we're giving ourselves that time, that daily, you know, like I said, those dailies, everything you do every day, little bitty steps towards making your, you know, vision a reality. Um, that's going to bring so much into our life, and it's going to bring love, you know. And this could be, it doesn't have to just be romantic love, but I feel like this is, for most of us, this is an idea, this is something that is a business opportunity. It very well could be love, and there could be some communication that needs to happen with this love. um, you know, and if that communication happens and there is balance, I believe, and you both take charge, um, I really do feel like there could be this, you know, you could have a happy family, and just have an overabundance of everything you need. This is just, I mean, this is great. This is like generations, you know, being together and really being able to take care of your family, or this could be someone in your family, you know, being able to take care of you. Um, whatever this is, I feel like you're going to be offered something as long as you continue to take charge and action, and, like, you know, continue to visualize, ask Paschar for help if you need help, if you need assistance with that. You know, with the veil between the worlds, you know, between our world and the heavens, like that veil, if you're kind of doing, like I said, where you feel like you're doing this like balancing act of, I'm up here, I'm down here, I'm up here, I'm down here, um, that's definitely something, you know, we can ask him for help with. And I love that, through vision, the small self contacts the eternal self to receive divine ideas and knowledge. Oh, I love it. I'm sorry, I'm a dork. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna do some angel messages, angel wishes. I always want to say angel messages. You know, angel wishes. That's flying out. And I'm gonna do some, I think, some more tarot on a different deck. I want to know, I feel like for the majority of us, this is going to be something business related. But if it is, maybe for some of you, it's both. Actually, I'm going to take a one of these because I just picked it up on accident, so there's a reason. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here. I went in a totally different direction. What I'm saying, I just do whatever I'm guided to do in the moment. Okay. Ooh, mystery. 22, revelations, discovery, secrets, unveil. Dude, and this is 22. Mystery. Maybe there's some things that we're not meant, I mean, yeah, we can watch, we we can predict, we can watch all of the readings in the world, look at everything that's happening, with the planets, if astrology or numerology is your thing, but some things will always be a mystery to us, right? But maybe there are certain things that it's like we'll have a revelation about it as to why it has been a mystery. There might be like a lot of secrets right now that you are discovering. And this could be like stuff within you, within yourself. This could have to do with these opportunities. And this could be what's going to help you take charge and action, maybe, is having this like revelation, things unveiling themselves after a period of crisis. Okay. We have enchanted, childlike, wonder, fae, and gateways. These cards are so beautiful. So, something else, I just made a board. I don't know if I posted a picture of it on here. I'll check and see if I did, and I will. But basically, it was a thing from one of my participations in a talent show from like 4th or 5th grade or something. And a lot of pictures of me as a kid when I was very much, very into music. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew how I wanted to help people. I knew my dreams and my goals and everything. And that was, my inner child before the world or anything. That's just you. You're just doing the things you love because you love them, and you're dreaming, right? And you're focusing, you're visualizing the life that you want, the abundance, the love, the joy, the things that you can do with your light, whatever, your spiritual gifts, how you can give back what you have received. You're not thinking about what could go wrong. You're not thinking about, so anyway, I made a board and I put these things on it, including had a grade card from 1st grade where my teacher says, Sharon is doing very well in class, but she works very slowly. And she's showing progress in reading and creative writing. And I was like, oh, when I saw that, that's so cool because I love writing. Like, I'm like, it's so cool. So anyway, and also I do work slowly, and I do move at my own pace, and I do think time is bullshit. And it didn't matter how artistic I was sometimes in school because I wouldn't have my assignments in on time, so therefore I didn't get the best grade, so things like that. Anyway, there's something I feel like you're supposed to go back to. Go back. Get out of this body language, or like thinking that things will go wrong, being afraid to ask for help. Get out of that mindset and just ask your inner child what to do, how to take charge. Maybe ask for help from the fae. I feel like there's a gateway opening right now. You are freaking enchanted, and the world is magical, and your life can be whatever you want it to be. We just have to continue to hold that vision, and to continue to dream. Look at this, I came out next. Goddess of dreams, vision, intuition, receptivity. Like listening to that inner guidance, your intuition, your light within, and sharing it with the world, what you're supposed to do. What are you supposed to do? What have you been dreaming of? What fills you with wonder and a childlike, enchanted feeling, you know, when you're doing the things you love, and especially like, and maybe doing the things you love with other people, you're just like, sometimes it just feels like there's so much, you know, radiant, angelic energy in the room. Like you can feel it. I felt that over the weekend, playing music with my two bandmates. Like I just felt this, you know, like, wow, there's angels in this room. Like, you know, it just that childlike wonder. And yeah, I really feel like there's something right now. That's what we need to take charge towards. That's what we need to communicate to others, that this is a part of us, and that this vision, you know, you're going to bring it into reality, okay? And you're going to take this new beginning, this thing that you're passionate about, you're going to run with it, okay? It's going to bring you so much abundance, and I mean just happiness, but we have to take charge. You have the strength within you. Oh, family, your friends. Okay, loving your friends and family is central to your life's purpose. One of the things I've been trying to do lately is just have fun with my kids. I get mad sometimes. I get frustrated. I find myself falling back into old ways of thinking, you know, and just, or, you know, sometimes I'll open my mouth and my mom comes out. and when I do that, I have to, first of all, I apologize. I'm not perfect. And the more I apologize and I tell them I'm not perfect, I think the more I'm breaking cycles. And just letting them know how much I love them and how important they are. And they are a big purpose, you know, a big part of my life. And everyone comes to you for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And some of them are many, many, many lifetimes. And you always sense the ones that are, you know. Sorry, guys, my voice has been very whooey. Okay. New moon, a new start is coming. New start is coming. New start is coming. Take that and just focus on having fun right now with your family, with your friends, with nature, in nature. Focus on your dreams. Maybe really connecting with the Fae right now. Remember how strong you are. Body work. Your life's purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. A lot of you are healers, okay? And there's something that you're meant to do. And this could be something that maybe some of the people around you, you know, would question, or you would, you know, maybe like feel like they're not gonna, you know, be so receptive to it. That doesn't matter. Just do it. Do what makes you happy and what you feel like your purpose is. Like, if that's what you feel like your life's purpose is, it is. We can heal ourselves and others, and the best thing we can do is help others heal themselves, right? And this might be something you're really passionate about, or you've been dreaming about, or it just keeps coming up. But this new start is coming. Whatever this is, this new start is coming. And there's so many ways with body work. There's so many ways that we could heal others, right? I mean, that goes on and on and on. That list, it could, you know. So take it how it resonates. All right, do not be afraid to follow your dreams. I don't know why I always want to show these to the camera like you can see them. Okay. Do not be afraid to follow your dreams. Ooh, you need to put the music back in your life. Put the music back in your life. Problems resolve when you surrender them to your angels. Your loved ones want you to live the life you are destined for. When a feather floats down from above, an angel is showering you with love. Man, it's almost feather season. I found my first feather the other day, and I was so excited because I a lot of them, like, I even have friends that like will give me feathers all the time that they find, because I have so many feathers. It's crazy. Your angels will only give you the challenges that you are capable of handling, because you are a strong mofo. You're being renewed after this period of crisis. You're going to have everything you need. I really feel like this is like something that you feel very inspired, and your intuition is telling you to do this. And again, you've been dreaming about it, visualize. Did you just see that card? It's really pretty. It's like, just hold the vision. Continue to hold the vision. Continue to hold the vision. I feel like you're gonna really start seeing like more and more and more signs. And this music, this could be, maybe you play music, maybe you just like to listen to music, maybe it's talking about the kind of music that you're listening to be mindful that it's putting you in a good mood, right? Or helping you at least work through some emotional stuff, if it's something that makes you emotional, that sort of thing. Or this could be like healing frequencies, doing things to heal you physically, emotionally, mentally, however that resonates with you. Maybe there's certain things you've been avoiding listening to because, they remind you of someone, and, like, spirit is saying it's time to put that back. It just, however that resonates with you with the music. But music is so healing. It is so healing, Don't be afraid to follow your dreams. All right, let's draw some tarot, and then get going. Last minute, any guidance for us? Ooh. Couple more. Okay, that's popping out. Oh, we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. Ace of Cups. Definitely the new beginning. This is love. This is something you love. This is a lot of emotional fulfillment. Like, my cup is overflow. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. I just heard again. Okay. You're not stuck. Okay. The Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. I think all of these restrictions are going to be lifted as soon as we just continue to show gratitude for what we do have, focus on what we do have, and not be in fear mode. Just have fun with the family. If money is tight, again, to find different creative ways to have fun and do stuff to make you feel good, that is healthy, and cheap or free, like whatever you can do, but just continue to hold that vision. Just get out of those cycles. You have the strength to break any cycles. You're not, that veil is being lifted, right? But sometimes it takes us visualizing first. We have to visualize, we have to communicate, we have to take charge and action. We have to ask for help when we need to ask for help, because this is going to bring us so much abundance. It's just, what are we focusing on? What are we are we focusing on abundance, or are we focusing on lack? Because this is like, you've got the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Movement. Like, lots of movement. And this is like, I feel like this is so much change happening. So much change within your finances, within your mind, your mental. So your thoughts are changing, your finances are changing. Maybe your passions are changing, or you're just more connected with them. But this is a very exciting time. This is a very exciting time in your life. And it's going to be, but we just have to continue to focus on that. Like, what's going right? What is going right for me? I feel like it's like spirit is, and this might even be like passed on loved ones, it doesn't, we know energy is energy, and we all have masculine and feminine, so it doesn't matter. But um this could be different spirits, or this could just be the universe in general, like rushing in to help you, because you've been working at really changing those things and focusing on keeping the vision, on the good, on what you really want, on your dreams, right? And it's bringing in a lot of abundance and a lot of opportunity, and maybe even love. But just continue, maybe a family, but our family, it doesn't have to be blood. Our family is what we make, our family. But I feel like there's a lot of passion coming in, just so much fast change, so much movement. Some of you might actually, if you're being guided to move or called to move to a certain area or something like that, I would say take it, because this is too good. As long as you continue to take those little steps, step by step, and move towards what you want. Visualize an attack. I'm so sorry. I'm such okay. I'm not. 6 of Wands. This is gonna be like so much success. There's so much success. Spotlight. The Empress. Creativity. Pampering yourself. You're very nurturing. If this isn't you, this is someone in your life that's coming in, that is going to be very successful in nurturing. We also have the High Priestess. So, the candle just went out. Ooh, that was cool. This is someone who is like connected, okay? If this is you, you are connected. You are so in tuned, okay? And if you don't know it now, you're going to know it very soon. But don't ever doubt your abilities. And don't ever like say, I can't do this. I can do this, but I can't do this, because we all have the ability to do all of those things within us. It's just, we are told for so long that no, but now tell yourself like anything is possible. You can do any of those things, I'm sure whatever you put your mind to. But look at that. I love this picture of this High Priestess and the third eye, little moon, little crescent on her third eye right there, little kitties. Okay. Hold your head up high, is what I just heard. If this is you, you are so fucking charming and beautiful, and not just outside. Like, this isn't just, yes, you're beautiful and you're attractive and all those things, but this is inside. Okay, if this is someone else, like, they are going to bring you so much happiness, so much comfort. All right, and this is someone who always follows their heart and their intuition. They're creative, they're nurturing, they're very successful. Even if they're not like in the spotlight, they draw a lot of attention. It's like a light that can attract moths, that sort of thing. This is someone with a lot of light, maybe even goddess type energy. And this might be you. Like I said, this might be you. This might be someone you're calling in. This might be someone you look up to, who's really inspired you to follow your dreams, your goals, okay? Whatever this is, you just remember that, again, don't be afraid to follow your dreams, okay? Take this new beginning. This new start is coming, okay? And it's going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. You got Page of Swords under that. You're going to learn a lot from it. And then we've got Ace of Pentacles. This is going to be so abundant, okay? And the Chariot, oh my God, I could just keep going. This is a crazy reading. the Chariot, movement towards success, the Sun. Look at this, the Sun. The reading's over now. So much happiness, celebration. Look at that. 3 of Cups. You're going to be celebrating. We got the Lovers. I can already see what's under that. Temperance. I'm not even going to keep going because it's just amazing. There might be a choice that you have to make, though. I think the choice is, if this isn't like, I think you're bringing love into your life in every sense, okay? But it has to do with what you're visualizing and what you're focusing on, where you're placing your energy, all right? And finally, like, going after these dreams. And maybe there is someone coming into your life, or maybe you are coming into your life. Maybe you are coming into your body, okay? Your soul and your body are becoming one. Your small self and your eternal self. And this is amazing. Like, this is so amazing. You're going to be so happy. There's like something special happening. Whoever found this reading, this is a great reading. I just can't, there's nothing, it keeps, all the same messages keep coming up. So, I think that's where we will end this then. I'm going to do a couple of these fortunes that are super hard to get out. Let's see. Just some last minute. Oh, that was a lot. Okay. Blessed is he who makes his companions laugh. Keep the comedy in your life, guys. A closed mind is like a closed book, just like a block of wood. Open mind, keep an open mind, keep the comedy. Leading with love today will result in something magical. Magical. The current year will bring you so much happiness. Cooperation will work better. You are social, able, and entertaining. Okay. Again, this entertaining stuff. The spotlight with all of this abundance and all of this light and these dreams and this celebration, and yeah, like, this is so much success, so much happiness. Just really listen to your intuition at this time and follow the signs. Continue to, go where you're being led, where you are being led, and trust your gifts, all right? And just continue to be your authentic self and trust your gifts, and you're amazing. This was an awesome reading. Thank you guys so much. I gotta go get my baby now. I went a little longer than I expected, but I love doing this, and other than music, this is probably the only thing that I've ever kept coming back to, as since childhood, that like always had my heart and my soul, and just I felt an immediate connection to, so keep trying new things, and you find whatever it is that you love to do, if you haven't found it already, and just do it. Just start wherever you are, whatever you got, just start it. But I love you guys, and thank you so much again. If you're interested in a personal reading, so that it's more, for you, the info will be below. And I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.